I'm going to show you how to get rid of grease from your hair. My hair has been really dry the past few weeks, but a couple days ago, my hair got really oily, and I was super afraid because I'm going to a wedding on October 20th, and I want my hair to be perfect. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? There's no videos that I know of saying how to get rid of oily hair or that many methods to get rid of oily hair. So I'm going to try to attempt to show you a lot of easy methods to get rid of grease from your hair. I'm sorry if you're offended, being like, this is not the first video that people have done for greasy hair, but I think I'm going to be the first video, which is really special for me. But here's how I get grease out of my hair, and I think you might really like it too. So let's get on. So what I'm going to start off doing is just completely brushing my hair out. This is going to get rid of the oil really nicely. And as you can see, I touched my hair and it was really oily. But now what I am doing is taking a tiny little spray can and filling it up with water and then pouring it on my brush. This is going to really cleanse it. Like when you're washing your hair, it gets rid of all the extra grease from your hair. So it's good to brush your hair out with water or some kind of detangling spritz or whatever you want to use that's like detangling or whatever. But I'm just brushing my hair out with that. And when it's really sleek, it's really oily, so you can definitely see my hair is really sleek. So I'm going to do this side now. Now once I'm done with that, let's pose, admire yourself in the mirror. Yes, girl. And now what I'm going to do is take flour and water up into my roots. This is really going to thicken the hair up and make it super dry. So if your roots are already really good, don't go for this. Just do the other methods because this is going to really thicken it up. But by the moment then, my hair was like an oil slick. Felt like I dumped 2 bottles of glossy hand cream on there, so I had to do it. Then you're just going to flip it over, comb it out, and work on that side right there. And use the paintbrush again, the small paintbrush, mine is purple, and just put the corn, like the cornstarch flour, up on your hair. And I just wanted to zoom in. I don't know if I zoomed in good. I was really curious, but you're just going to see this is how oily my hair is, and this is how much it literally mattifies. It almost looks like my hair is completely perfect up on the roots. But I wouldn't say, like, do this around the ends. I just comb it through the ends, and that's, like, enough because I'm combing it that way. And now I'm going to work on that part. Once I've done that, I'm going to brush it back like one of the presidents from the early 1900s. Just make sure the edges are kind of square back and only brush directly back. I'm just showing you how I do that. Now what you're going to do is ponytail the back of it up. Ponytail the extras. And now what I'm going to do is start working on the roots. You can either just take a hair serum with a makeup or paintbrush and drag it on your hair, but just make sure it's for oily hair, or else it's just going to make your hair a lot more oily for dry hair. And I used to use the Garnier one, or later I will use it, but for now I'm just using one that is like for oily hair. And if you want a DIY version, you can just use milk. I know it sounds really weird, but in my how to grow your hair video, I used that and it made my hair really just a little bit tangly and really smooth, but still kind of dryish. And now you're gonna ponytail up this bun part. It's kind of the top part, or just gets the top part a little bit out of the way. And then you're gonna put the top layer of milk on your ends and then start brushing it out with just a little bit more of it if you really need to and your hair is really oily. And that's what I did because my hair, it was super like grease ball oily. I'm also showing you how I did that. Just kind of pushing some on the roots randomly, but yeah, this is how I'm brushing it out. And now we're going to take the middle / top part we didn't really do that much and do the same thing. And how I'm going to ponytail it up is I'm just going to take that out of my hair eventually and then ponytail the side. And what I'm doing is dragging the milk and then completely brushing the hair out. Dropped the makeup brush, but it doesn't really matter. Now we're going to brush our hair out really nicely, make sure it's smooth. And honestly, what I'm going to use a moisturizer for the top because I did too many steps making the hair dryish that my roots are really dry now, so I kind of had to moisturize it up a bit. And if you want a DIY version, you can use coconut oil and honey. It really works great. Use professional hair moisturizers or special BB creams for your hair, and that's what I was using. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrunch some hair gel into my hair. I'm using the LA Looks one. And I'm just going to really scrunch it up into my hair and brush it out really goodly. And I'll be back once I do that. But yeah, that's what I was just doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be back with my wet hair. And also in between, I'll use this comb and this brush after my hair is wet. Right now my hair is wet. Just myself in the mirror. Dance to Despacito and dance to it wrong because you don't know Spanish. Probably not the way you dance to it, but this is how I dance to it. And now you're going to take this root beer, really random root beer, and just kind of apply it to your hair. And this is going to really bubble it up, but you should probably just use grape soda. But I mixed mine with a little bit of water just because my hair was already good enough. So I was just mixing mine with water, but otherwise you can use root beer or any other soda. And I'm just combing that out completely. And again, this is how I'm doing it. I'm just doing very light strokes all around my hair. You know, the common good stuff. And now I'm going to blow dry my hair. But make sure it's on a cold setting and you're not, make sure it's wet. And now once you've got it blow dried, I forget. Now once you've got it blow dried, I just like to brush it out again and brush it in between while I am doing the hair drying. And now you'll put your hair in a bun or a ponytail and zip it up with a shower cap. This is optional. I just wanted to look like a zebra for you guys. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. The shower caps really help though. And I took it off. Right now I only have my ponytail while I'm editing this, doing the voiceover. But yeah, this helps it be more secure. And I'm just doing silly faces.
I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial for getting grease-free hair. I know I look a little bit ridiculous with shower caps on my hair, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. I really enjoyed doing this video, and now I'm gonna go shopping. But first I have to take this off. I'm gonna look way too ridiculous.